It used to be all about me, but then I got engaged, I graduated, and now it's just not all about KASS. And so, thus, this YouTube channel was born and renamed into Not Just About KASS. So welcome to our vlog channel. Good morning, everyone. And good morning, prayer warriors. Today we are going to start on our devotionals. Or devotional. And Ava wanted to tell you good morning. Tell them good morning, Ava. Ava. There we go. Good morning, guys. Let's get a move on today. Okay, now we're in my bedroom where we're going to work out. I still haven't made my bed, but we're just gonna work out right now. Again, if you look at my morning routine video, I use the Roku and I use the Beachbody app. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I normally just kind of use whatever type of workout I feel like. Currently, I'm kind of like sickish. So ooh, blurry, hey. Okay. Now it's a little bit better. What is happening? Okay. So, I'm just doing yoga currently, or bar blend, the real-time kind of situation right now. I use that because I'm sick and I don't really want to push myself that far, but I still want to get a good workout in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to pick one that's not too long because I don't have that long. How long do I have? I have 30 minutes. Okay. We can find one that's 30 minutes. I think I'm going to do lower body. 30 minutes. And that's pretty much what I do for my workout. I like it because it's easy and convenient because I don't really know what to do to work out. Like, I don't really like know what moves to do to work what muscle. Like, I don't know any of that, but they do, and so it's easier for me to do that. I'm also a Beachbody coach, so if you would like one and you would like to start, hit your girl up. I can help you out. But currently I'm just going to do that and drink my liquid encouragement before I make some coffee and before we continue on this day. So I just finished working out, or my workout. It was yoga. Yoga is honestly a very great way to work out if you want something like that's low impact that also makes an impact on your body, because I'm not even kidding you, some of those moves really like stretch you out, and it's like hard. Like, yoga is hard. It's not like an easy thing to do by any means. And so I'm kind of proud of myself because I'm not like a stretchy person per se. So yoga is hard for me. But yeah, so we're done with that. I'm gonna make my bed, get a cup of coffee, and then we're gonna chat for a bit about body positivity. Alright, hello guys, how's it going? I decided to make this into like a mukbang. Is that how you say it? Why is this not focused on my face ever? Is that how you say it? Is it mukbang or mukbang or whatever? We're gonna be eating some cereal and talking. About body image, because it's been very apparent to me that a lot of companies, or beauty companies, make money off of our fear of our bodies. Now, I'm not saying like you don't need to go out and buy makeup if you like wearing makeup, or you don't need to go out and improve yourself in the ways of like working out, eating right, putting a self tanner on, doing those things. Like, whatever makes you feel happy and confident, do it, but don't do it out of the fear and the disgust of your own body. You should never be disgusted by your own body. It should just come from a place of contentment with your body and self-love and just wanting to do it just to do it. Because once you get into that toxic like relationship with your body of not loving it and having to rely on beauty products to make yourself feel confident instead of just naturally being confident because you have a body to live in and it's taking care of you, that is where we can get into some sticky situations. Working on your mental, physical, like mind, body, and soul is so important, and it's so important to make sure that what we're putting in our body is fueling our mind. And if we do have like more mental health issues, that we take care of them so that way we can then love our body. You know what I'm saying? Like it all kind of works together, and I think it's meant and designed to be that way by God. And I think that it's super important that we honor that. We are only given one body to love, one body to live with. And since you're stuck with this thing for the rest of your life, you gotta start loving it. You're never going to have a good relationship with anything if you never try to love it first. The lighting there was starting to irritate me, so we're moving over here. But yeah, you cannot have a good relationship with anything or anybody or whatever if you don't even try to love it in the first place. Nothing's going to love you back if you don't love it first. And a good place to start is your body. And your body is a beautiful thing. It can carry so many things. If you're a woman, it is beautiful because it can carry life. It can carry it can feed a baby. Like it is so amazing. And men, like, you have an amazing body as well, and you need to start loving it and living for it, because there are way too many eating disorders based upon not loving. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into eating disorders, like a lot of eating disorders, but learning to love your body while recovering from an eating disorder is a magical experience. And I know this from a friend who did that, not from my own experience, but from her experience. And I will say that it's amazing. And working out and eating right and doing all the beauty steps and all of that can be very helpful and very amazing for your body, but it can also become very toxic. And we have a choice as to what we want to do and what we don't want to do, and how we kind of want to run with that path. And it is so important to pick a choice out of love for your body than just doing it to make yourself, I guess, like, it's important to make it out of body love versus just doing it just to do it. And I think it's so important for anyone to just take a step back and start learning to love your body. I listened to a video, I think her name is Plentiful Kiki. She's on YouTube. She talks a lot about like food and diet and stuff, but she does have a video about how she started to like love her body, and how no matter what size she was, she would love it just the same. And I think that is so important, because we can't ever truly love our body. Like, we can be overweight and still love our body, and then once we get to our actual end goal or weight, we can then love that body even more. And she talks about that, and she is so great. I'm going to put it in the link in the description box below, because she explains it just so well. And she talks about how she did that. And I wanted to touch on some ways that I have learned to love my body, because no matter what size you are, we all have insecurities, we all have issues, and we all just need to work through them and start to learn to love our bodies no matter what size. And our bodies are going to go through evolutions of life, because we are going to be continually evolving as a person, and our body is going to be evolving with us as well. Children change your body. Just growing older changes your body. There are so many different stages in life, not just for women but for men as well, and our bodies change with that. And so we need to start learning to love it now, because whenever it does change, or it's something that we don't really want that's changing in our body, we can still love our body and have these steps and these plans to continually actively try to love our body every single day. Because if we don't actively try, we aren't going to have a good relationship. I mean, think about like your spouse or someone that you genuinely love and care about. You have to actively try to talk to that person. You have to actively try to be with that person and communicate to that person and everything like that, because otherwise that relationship falls apart. So, not much different with your body. And one of the ways that I tried to love my body was getting a mirror. And I know you're gonna be like, well, that's not a very good plan. Let me explain. So in this mirror, I would look at my face and I would look at my body and I would say, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are loving. I would write down a list of everything that I loved about myself. And even my body in general. Like, I would write down everything I liked about my body. And I never even talked about my imperfections or the things that I didn't actually enjoy about my body. And I would look in that mirror and I would say it to myself, so that way I would have that to look back on. And like, I was seeing the reflection in the mirror of who I wanted to be and the confidence that I wanted to build in myself. And that's how I did it. And that was one of the ways that I did. Another one that I still do to this day, I actually do both to this day because it just makes me feel better, is I would wake up and I would hug my body and I would say 3 things that I'm thankful for about my body. And I would just kind of sit there and sit in the silence and sit and talk to God and just kind of like sit there. And then I did a lot of devotionals on body positivity. I don't really remember what they were called, so if I do remember them, I will put them in the description box. But I did a lot of them like that, and I researched like Bible verses and Bible studies that were related to body positivity, and talking about how your body is a temple and how you need to protect it as a temple and all the things like that. And so I included that in my daily regimen for my body, and it truly helped. And I highly suggest, no matter like if you're Christian, then you can do a devotional. If you're not Christian, just try to look up different blog posts or different things like that that discuss body positivity and discuss how to start loving your body. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to speak about. I know that was a little bit deep and a little bit not, but I mean, it's me, so what else would I want to talk about? But yeah, so I just wanted to explain that and talk about that because I find it so important. And every single beauty product and every single kind of like women's beauty product that's out there is to basically say that your body is crap and you need to buy this to make it better. Again, if that makes you feel better, go ahead and do it, because I mean, like, who doesn't want that confidence, right? But don't rely on it for your happiness in your body. Like, don't rely on it. Like, I mean, I work out and eat and write and do all those things because it makes me feel better. But if I never had that, like if I didn't do that at all, I would still love my body. Like, no matter what stage of life I was in, I would still love my body because I truly care about it. I truly want to do the best for it. So that is all I have to mention today. If you have any other topics that you want me to talk about on this channel, please leave them down below. I also have, because my comments are turned off on some videos, I think. So if you go to the link in the description box where it's my blog, you can click on that. And it will take you directly to the place where you can send in a video idea. And there's like a little drop down box and you click video idea or what's the other one? Prayer request. So you can do either one. And there's like a little description box where you can like complete it and then click send. And it sends it directly to me. No one else sees it. And yeah, so I just want to share that with you guys. I hope that you have a great day and I will see you in my next video. Bye.